kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
1st down. They're going to throw the football.
Ooh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Florida offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The Gators will have to kick this away. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this one.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. The Gators offense retakes the field. First down here for this offense. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it?
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. That play makes it 2nd and 10.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game, they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
And he's going to launch it deep again. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the hands team able to recover. The ball is loose. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. They'll go hurry up here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the 1st down yardage and stop the clock here.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a 1st down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Tigers. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
PT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Auburn.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.